Oh, hey there, people. How the frig's it going today? It's Monday, right? It's totally Monday. My watch said so, and I believe everything it tells me. Anyway, I need to rock a piss. My first break. Yeah, I got up and then just kind of went to work. So far, so good. Haven't been asked to work overtime on the weekend, but it is just Monday, and we'll see how the rest of the week plays out. You never know what could happen. Anyway, I'm back to fasting. Till when? Just gonna give her. Just hammer down and give her. I'll fast her balls off, and then, I didn't even make coffee today. That's how awesome I'm doing. Didn't even make coffee, didn't even care to. Just literally got up with a half an hour to spare. At least I'm so used to waking up at this time that I just did it on my own accord. Woke up, had to be in for 9. It was 8:30 on my watch. Fight or flight kicked in. Body was like, it's go time. Flew out of bed. Came downstairs. Rocked a quick piss. That was that. And then jumped on the computer and started working. How am I feeling? Pretty garbage, to be honest. I don't even know how I slept last night. I've been having this problem with my Fitbit lately where it doesn't want to update to my phone. It's just giving me this problem where the phone keeps saying, no device found, no device found, no device found. Then out of the blue, it'll just randomly update. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm using my phone as a work phone, and over Bluetooth, I'm using it to talk to my headset and do all my headset communications so I can have hands-free operations while I'm doing my job. And it's literally just overwhelming the shitty Samsung Bluetooth antennas because it doesn't take much to do that, man. I don't know. One day I'll get a real phone. Till then, I'll use this S8. Not a fan of Samsung. Never have been. The S4 was okay, but it was alright. And then I got into the Asus phones, and I was like, holy shit, these are just fantastic because they're actually built right. And then I got into that Razer phone, which was a great phone, except for the fact that you can't call people on it. And now I got the S8, which you can call people on, but there's a lot of features on it that I do not like. Like, number one, Samsung's stupid skin. What do they call it? Sense UI, where they completely move everything around and hide things, and they have features that are broken on the latest version of Android. Like, if you press where the home button is too long, the screen will turn on, and there's no way to turn that feature off because even when you do turn it off, it's still on because they broke it. The GPS, they put the antenna for the GPS too close to the Wi-Fi antenna. So if you didn't turn off your Wi-Fi and you wanted to use your GPS, you'll be driving down the road and your car could just end up not showing where it actually is and show on a couple streets over or in a lake because it's stupid. What else do I dislike about the phone? Mainly those two things are my main ones. Also because of the Bluetooth. Basically, they have the antennas all too close together, and I'm thinking that's the reason why the sync issue on Bluetooth. So I was actually debating on setting up my Razer phone on a hardwire so that it's always hooked up and using that to control the Fitbit and everything else, and just using the stupid Samsung as a stupid Samsung. But I don't know. I think the next time I buy a phone, I'm going to steer clear of Samsung. Steer clear of LG as well, because they haven't made anything good in forever. Going to go back to Asus for sure, because the best phones I ever had were those Asus phones. They were awesome. Zen 3 and Zen 2. I wanted the Zen 6, but it wasn't available in Canada when I really needed to buy, which is why I ended up getting the Razer phone. And the Razer phone was a great phone, except for the ability to not make calls, which was a major, major problem. If you can't make calls, then what the hell, right? It's a phone. That's the main objective of the damn thing. Yeah, I have no idea how much I slept last night because my watch isn't telling me information that I want to know. So, that's a thing. Anyway, this morning I had a little surprise when I woke up. No, it wasn't cat puke. It was my weight. Yeah, check this shit out. That's fully clothed. Yup. Even after last night's big meal, I'm still down. This is a concern because who knows how long this will go on for. I might not be able to handle or be able to keep up with the fasting. I may have to resort to eating more frequently or getting dirty and ordering a pizza and just cocking the thing over because I don't want to lose a lot of weight, but I know I'm going to lose some weight. That's okay. We'll figure this out. No big deal. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. Well, shortly. Alright, peace out. Too much sitting. Way too much sitting. I'm going to go fill up my coffee pot. It's kind of funny, this coffee's still actually kind of warm. And this is from Saturday. So, these things are the cat's meow. Like, I'm not saying it's steaming hot. I said the cat's meow and Scamper's giving me this look like, frig off. No, they're not. But, yeah, like, I made this pot on Saturday morning, and I had a cup today to see if it would still be warm. And surprise, surprise, it'd still be warm. Alright, coffee has been potted, so I got some fresh coffee. Super stoked. You know what, I'm going to let Idiot Face out here because he probably has to go for a shit. He ate a lot of food. Man, is it ever super warm out right now. I don't even need a shovel to dig it. Alright, well, just waiting for the dog to come back. Oh, for fuck's sakes, my stupid freaking Fitbit. Keeps losing my heartbeat. It's like I think I died or something. See, because of that paracord, every time he comes up, he always comes up over there. And then the paracord gets hooked on the stair and it just guillotines him. I need to, once this is all said and done, go do some shopping and buy a better leash for him. Because that paracord is not the greatest option. Works great, like he can go ahead and pull on it. He ain't breaking through it because it's designed to carry some serious weight. But for a 9-pound Pomeranian, it's probably overkill. So, yeah. Oh yeah, something else I was thinking about. I was going to install Linux on this, but I don't think an Intel 945G, Intel whatever the frig processor's in this, Pentium 4 and a Celeron is 64-bit. So, that was my idea for Linux on this thing to make a pie hole. Don't know what the heck I'm going to use this for. Buddy at work gave it to me just to play around with. No idea. No idea. I might gut it and see if I can upgrade it. Maybe I can get like a little ITX board or micro ATX board or something and put a 64-bit processor in there. You even go super cheap and get one of those like the new Athlon 3000s or one of those one like an APU like the Ryzen 3200s or whatever with the built-in Vega graphics. I don't need it to play games. I just need it to be cheap and to run Linux. So I go on break and there's like 1,000 people in the queue now. I love it. Today's a fun day. It's so freaking busy too. And it's stupid. Oh, time to go for another leg stretch. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's just brutal today, boys. Just freaking brutal. Still no word from the boss. In the long run, I'd rather have nothing to do. I can focus on maybe doing some cleanup in my house and stuff. Rather than working for 8 hours and then getting off and just being too damn tired to do anything, I can wake up and feel refreshed and then relax and just do stuff. Then I really want to stream. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Just trying to decide if I'm going to do it on Twitch or YouTube. Probably, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Either way would be kind of good. You know, I got more of an audience on YouTube than I do on Twitch. And it'd be easier to get to me on YouTube than Twitch. Twitch requires you to create a whole new account. YouTube does not. So it's one of those, what do you do? What do you guys think I should do? Stream to Twitch or stream to YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Not sure if I still have a webcam hooked up to anything. So probably won't be a face cam involved. But you see my face enough on these videos that I've been producing over the past little while. God, it's almost been a week since I've been making videos straight, eh? As of tomorrow, it's been a week. Crazy. You know what's even crazier than that, guys? It was exactly 7 years ago where I dropped this exact video. Well, girlfriend and I decided to break up. Yes, we broke up. Called her quits. Decided things weren't working out. We both want different things out of life. So figured it would just be easier if we both went our own separate ways. Yep, 7 years ago when I broke up with the ex. called her quits for reasons that I'm not disclaiming. Yeah, man, time flies when you're having fun, right? Friggin' rights it does. Oh, man, 7 years ago. And to think, I started this channel in 2011. As of January 2021, it's been 10 years of making these videos. Obviously, I did it for consecutively day after day after day for a while, and then I quit and just started doing it whenever the hell I felt like it. Right now, seeing how I'm isolated in my house, the only options I have are work, pet the dog, eat food, work out, or make videos. So, I decided to pick up the camera and just talk. Frig it. Why not, right? It's fun. Even though I really have nothing going on or anything worthwhile to talk about, because my life is kind of boring, and even more boring now that we're under this isolation, which they're saying could last a long time. Fun. Like, if you think about it, it took China, 6 months to finally get 2 consecutive days in a row where no new cases were detected? That's pretty sweet. So it's going to take, Canada and the U.S.? 6 months? Maybe? That would suck. Oh well, give me time to do some yard work. Apparently we're allowed to do that, so that's pretty sweet. Go out there and knock down some of those brambles and clean up retreat the raspberry patch with some more borax water to make sure stuff doesn't come back there, because I want to keep that nice and killed. And then go from there. Now, somebody mentioned, bet you regret now killing that raspberry patch, eh? We're going into a famine. And you could have lived off that raspberry patch. And you do realize that 90% of that wasn't raspberries. A lot of that back there was just crap. Like ragweed and other things, and a little bit of raspberry bushes, but a lot of bullshit. So I think I did myself a solid by slaying it all. And I want to make sure it stays slain, because frig that stuff taking over my yard. Ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch! Oh, man. Do I lift tonight or do I not lift? I was actually wondering about that, like when you're in a fasted state, if it's safe to lift. And I'm getting mixed responses. Some people are saying, no, don't. Just sit around and relax and let your body do its thing, because you're already stressed out from not eating, that lifting is not a good idea. And then there's other people who say, if you're going to lift, go light and do a 5x5, so five reps of 5 sets of whatever your selected weight is. And then there's other people who are saying, I just go all in to win. Just pay attention to yourself and make sure you're not going to die. So it seems to be a random assessment of what you can do. I guess because you're not taking in any nutrition, it's probably not a good idea to go all in to win. Anyway, I'm going to rock a piss, head back upstairs, deal with nonsense. Supposed to take my second last break 40 freaking minutes ago, but I didn't. You want to know why? Because I got stuck on a freaking 50-minute. Hey, while I have you, can you take a look at this? Hey, while you're here, can you look at this also? Yeah, I got this other thing. Oh, we're almost done this shift. Holy crap, it's been just nuts today. So anxious for this to be said and done so we can go back to a regularly scheduled program. My goodness. Oh, I keep weighing myself because I'm always curious to see if I'm going down any further, because I hope I'm not, but I probably am. Oh, crap. You ready for this? Uh-oh! And that's wild clothed. If I keep going at this rate, guys, I'm going to be under 200. That's going to be very, very, very not good. Well, it'll be good, but, it's not what I'm aiming for. Got a kitty cat stretching. Kitty cat. I guess I do have something pretty disgusting I could eat tonight if I wanted to. I bought some survival meat. I like to call it Fallout meat, because any meat that requires a key to unlock, you probably shouldn't ingest, but this was on sale for $2, and it probably causes cancer because it's processed like a mask. What is this? It's made by Swift, and it's ham. Swift ham. Yeah. probably the reason why millions of people die in a day. Contains pork, water, salt, sodium. I thought those two were the same. And sodium nitrate, sodium erythrobate, and sodium phosphate. So it contains 4 variants of salt. That's exciting. How much you want to bet if I fried this up and ate it, it would give me the shits. On a good note, though, it does have 6 grams of fat and 12 grams of protein. That's for 1/5 the can. So if you eat the whole damn thing, it'll give you 500 calories worth of energy, and the majority of that will be protein. Lots of sodium, though. Man, this would give you the shits. And it was such a good deal, I bought 2! Yay, I'm stupid. I don't know, I was debating on tonight later on going for a raid to Walmart. That's what I'm calling it now, guys. I'm not even calling it shopping anymore. I'm calling it raiding, just so it feels more like apocalyptic and shit. I was going to go for a raid to Walmart and see about getting more protein and other things. Just to see if they have their toiletries restocked or anything, and maybe get some emergency roll. You never know. I don't know. I'll just freaking go with it. Anyway, I still got 6 minutes left on my break before I... that's not right. I still got 9 minutes left on my break before I got to jump back in. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. This is great. Essential services that will remain open. Grocery stores, food banks, pharmacies, medical supply stores, gas stations, liquor stores, hardware stores, laundromats, banks, auto services, and pet stores. Hey guys, the shift is over. I just spent time editing up the vlog because I wanted to make sure it was good to go. But what I just showed you brings up 2 concerns to my mind. Number 1, since when in the hell is a liquor store an essential service? Like, since when is poison good during a pandemic like this? And a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but think about what liquor does to your body. It actually turns off your immune system when you drink it. So wouldn't you want your immune system at a high fighting chance during a pandemic like this? So that if you do contract the virus, you have a fighting chance of walking away alive? Whatever. And my other concern is does the beer store qualify as a liquor store? Theoretically, it doesn't serve liquor. It just strictly serves beer by the distributing partners of Ontario. And it is a company owned by Molson and Labatt's, and I think there's another group in there involved as well. So it's not exactly a government like the LCBO, the liquor stores that I used to go to. They're owned by the government. They're a crown corporation. So is this Uncle Dougie's way of saying, well, beer store? Because remember, he's been trying to sell beer in grocery stores and corner stores like our Circle K's and the Lucky 13s and all that. He's been wanting to do that, but the beer store said, whoa, pump the freaking brakes. You're not allowed. The fact that we're letting you get away with it in a couple grocery stores is one thing, but going forward, mass beer has to be sold through the beer store, and that's a contract they signed, and they still have like 7 years remaining on that sucker. So Uncle Dougie's been trying to find a workaround to basically get around that, and hasn't succeeded. So is his solution now to basically tell the beer store they have to close because they're not deemed an essential service, but the LCBO is? Makes somebody wonder. But honestly, in a time like this, you shouldn't be concerned about liquor, because honestly, that is not the solution. It's just going to lower your immune system and make you more eligible to catch something. But to each their own. If you want to get drunk in the times like this, then by all means, drink up. Do what you want to do. Your body, your life, right? But yeah, liquor is not the solution at this point in time. I just found that funny that liquor store was on there. I'm like, what the frig? One of these things is not like the other. Even though it is all doom and gloom out there, like it's pretty overcasted and stuff. Yeah, you can see some guy walking on the street, but I think he lives next door. While I was working, one of the reasons why I hate working from home is how noisy my neighborhood can get with all the kids. They all go outside and play hide and go seek and tag and stuff. Just 1 second, the dog's trying to shit by the mailbox. See, all I gotta do is punch the door and he goes back in the backyard because he knows he's not supposed to shit by the mailbox. But one of the things that I don't like about working from home is all the kids, they're outside playing in the summer and it gets pretty noisy and I gotta close my window. And in the summer when it's plus 27, And that room, I need my window open because I got to vent in fresh air because all those computers running, it gets pretty swampy up there. And right now it's a gorgeous day out. It's like +5, which, in October I would have been like, oh my God, it's +5 out. I need my winter jacket. I'm freezing. But anyway, my body's in winter mode, so the thermogenics are a little better. But anyway, going on story, I'm sitting there and I can hear the kids playing outside, and I'm like, what the frig? So I closed my window, and then I clued in. I'm like, wait a second. They aren't supposed to be outside playing. That's like against the isolation laws. What the hell's really going on? Gotta love it, right? Parents just don't care. So right now, there are no confirmed cases in North Bay. But the Northern Parry Sound District Health Board announced that they've only been able to test 86 people and only got 36 results back. Guys, the population around here is 126,000. They barely scratched the surface. And people are just not caring. We could have cases. We just don't know about them yet. So I was going to go to Walmart tonight and do a raid. And by that I meant go in and buy stuff. But I really don't need stuff. I'm good. I'm fine as far as stuff goes. So I think I'm going to skip on that. Stay home, stay fasted, keep doing what I'm doing. Hate that I'm losing all this weight, but in a way, I guess it's good. Burn off more fat, and then go from there. I think my next feeding day is going to be on Thursday or Friday of this week, and then we'll see how we do. But no, it's just it drives me crazy when I saw those kids outside. I'm like, what the hell? Like we're supposed to be doing that social distancing, and these kids are playing tag, which requires contact. Like, how come the parents aren't teaching the kids anything? But hey, you know what? Whatever. I just avoid people. So that ups my chances. It is what it is, right? What is it? You can't cure stupid, but it turns out you can muffle it with duct tape. Alrighty, well, frig's sakes, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go let the dog out. I'm probably going to crash out soon because I got nothing else going on. And I'm kind of tired. So I came downstairs at around 7:30. I was gonna go to Walmart, but I decided to do the responsible thing and avoid it because I still got plenty of food in the freezer, and I got those 2 cans of Spam. So not exactly the healthiest choice for a meal, but in a pinch, she'll work. And sure enough, that posting there, people, like I said, we were commenting on it, saying, how can the LCBO be classified as an essential resource? And it was brought to my attention that, imagine having an entire province of alcoholics detoxing at the same time, and how they would confuse detoxing with the coronavirus or something else, and then going into the hospitals under the detoxification effects, thinking they got a virus. Meanwhile, they're just not on liquor. This is the reason why. It's because substance abuse has become a thing. Addiction is classified as a disease. So, okay, we'll let it go. I guess I understand why. Whatever. It is what it is, right? But, no, I came down here at 7:30 and I was itching for a workout. But I was like, what can I do to work out? And then I realized I can do exactly what I'm doing right now. Pace back and forth. But I was like, man, I want to make it harder on myself. So you want to know what I did to make it harder on myself? It's pretty sweet. I picked these 2 bad boys up. 40 freaking pounders, bud. 40-pound dumbbells. 1 per hand, because how else are you going to carry them? And I did exactly what I'm doing now. Walked back and forth in my kitchen while holding them. They call that a farmer's walk. Okay. You can actually buy things called farmer carries, which are basically, well, the ones my buddy has, they're 2 barbell, they just look like a barbell, except for there's a handle right here that you hang on to, and then you just walk with it like a suitcase, so you can really load them up with a lot of weight and carry a shit ton. You grab 2 of them, so let's say you put 100 pounds on each one, that's 200 pounds. You pick them up and then you walk down your yard, drop them, turn around, pick them back up, walk them back up your yard, drop them, and you do that there, and it'll build a lot. Like we're talking your core strength, because you have to use your core to stabilize while you're trying to carry these damn things. You have to use your legs to walk along. Now you've just added more weight to it. In my case, I added 80 pounds to my current weight, which brought me probably back up. Well, I weighed in at 215, so brought me up to 295 pounds. You know, roughly where I started at when I started vlogging about the keto diet and showing you guys my initial weight. So you do that there, and it boosts your shoulder. Because if you do it right and you keep your shoulders shrugged upright while you're holding them, you'll boost your shoulder, you'll boost your traps. You got to keep your body straight. So you're going to boost your abs, you're going to boost your lower back. You're basically going to have to engage every single muscle possible on your body while doing a farmer's carry to do it right. And in the end, you're going to get one hell of a workout. And all you're doing is holding weight and walking. Boost your grip strength. And if you really want to get creative, you can curl the weight while you walk and try and maintain stability. If you're going to do that, I'd recommend not doing the barbell method and not doing the heavyweight dumbbell method. Go with something lighter and have at her. The farmer's walks have been used a lot in strongman competitions. Come on, Oreo. And there's actually an entire strongman competition for farmer walking. Same goes for the yoke. Maybe you've seen that, where it's literally like a squat bar that sits on the ground. You get underneath it and you get it on your high shelf, and then you grab the side poles and you walk with it. And usually you don't take long strides. You go short, narrow strides as you walk it down and try and keep your stability while you're carrying this thing down the yard or down the lane or whatever you're doing. That in the house would not be worth it. But using the dumbbells and just pacing around the kitchen, let me tell you, you do that for 5 minutes and you're dying. With that much weight anyway, with 80 pounds, I was pretty hurting. So I held on to it for 6. Because after 5 minutes, my body wanted to fail. And I was like, you know what? No, we're going to go for 6. After 6, I put them down, paced out for 4 minutes, picked them back up, went for 6 more minutes, put them back down, walked for 4, picked them back up, paced for 6 more minutes. And in the long run, I burnt 600 calories. So not too bad. Well, I did it for 40 minutes, and then I went and had a shower. And all in all, I feel great. But I weighed myself in while I was not clothed to see what I would come in at. And 215. 215 now. So we'll see what happens going forward. I'm going to try and hold this fast till Friday. And then maybe on the weekend I'll eat Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then bust another 5-day next week. Sometime this week, maybe I might go out to a grocery store or something, try and grab some more food. But like I said, I have plenty of junk in here. I got 2 of these things. These, I don't even know how many grams that is. 862 gram pork loins. Got a bunch of fish. Got 3 pounds of beef. 2 more of these rib things, which are awesome. That's just coffee. That's also coffee. Some more fish. Got some bones I can boil. Is that bones? What is that? Oh, it's a pack of chicken. I didn't even know I had that. Nice. Got a pack of chicken. And we got some bones over there we can boil and make some broth. As far as eggs go, my friend has a farm out in Rutherglen. So I ordered some eggs from her. So she has chickens that shit them out. So she got me some eggs. And I still got some spinach. So as far as it goes for me, I got plenty of resources here still. I don't really need to go out. Worst case scenario, just to friggin' break the havoc, I might just jump in the truck one day and go for a drive just to get out of the house, because cabin fever is a thing, especially when you work from home while living at home. After a while, you forget what day it is. Honestly, I thought it was Wednesday for the longest time today because I've been working all weekend, and I lost track of the time, so I'm pretty sure if I just went out for a rip, windows up and that, it's not that big of a deal. But, yeah. It's not like I'm going to stop somewhere and hang out or anything. I was also thinking on the weekend if they're still open, because I'm not sure if they will be, but they might be, but we'll find out, because I don't know if it qualifies as an essential service. But if it does, I was almost tempted to order a damn pizza. Like I said, I'm not looking to use this to lose a lot of weight. I'm just using this here to keep my supply line going as long as possible to avoid the mass public. Because like I said before, there's only 86 tests or something, 89 tests that they've managed to do for COVID-19, and only 36 results have been cleared as not infected. So with a population of 120,000 for the North Parry Sound District, there's still a lot of numbers that haven't been checked. So there could very well be infected walking amongst us that are going to transfer that virus. Hell, for all I know, I'm infected, and I'm just not showing signs because of reasons. Because my immune system's fighting it off or whatever, and I don't even realize it. So it is what it is, right? They did say that some people can get infected and not show signs for 14 days and never show signs, but they've carried the virus, and other people get infected and their world ends. So that's why this is one of those situations where you gotta be careful. Anyway, people, I'm gonna shut her down here, get this all edited up and up to YouTube. Pretty sure a lot of you are getting sick and tired of me making these videos, but it is what it is. I'm bored. I got nothing to do, so I'm talking to a camera. It is what it is. If you don't want to watch, don't watch. It's fine. Just got nothing better to do with myself. So this is entertaining for me because I'm stupid. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.